What's up tonight? So this is one of my favorite light paintings. Tonight, I want to share with you why light painting is awesome, and I want to show you how to make your own light paintings. Before the how, let's talk about what stuff you need. You need a camera and a tripod. The camera needs to be able to do long exposures, and a cheap tripod will work just fine. You also need some cool lights. Get something creative and unique. A few lights I've built myself, like this one. You'll be surprised at what you can use. No. Now take all this stuff and find a nice quiet spot at night. If it feels shady, it's probably the right spot. I try to avoid places with a lot of ambient light and homeless people. Set up the camera in a nice area and start a long exposure. Here's the crazy part. You can go in front of the camera and you won't show up in the photo, assuming it's dark enough. But if you shine any light on yourself, you will show up. Light painting thrives on this concept that only people and subjects show up when light falls on them. This separates light painting from traditional photography. When your camera is exposing, try shining a light on yourself, the objects, or the landscape. You can even put the same thing in multiple times or do just part of your body. Whichever one you want. The other thing is you can shine the light at the camera, and the camera will record the path the light tool makes through the air. This is great for writing in the air, making spirals, whatever. There's a ton of possibilities. So how did I do the first picture? I set up my camera in a bicycle underpass and found the right camera settings. My friend and I stood at the opposite end of the tunnel and held lights like this. When the camera was exposing, we made careful spirals towards the camera. The photo exposed for about 42 seconds. When we saw what we got on the back of the camera, we were thrilled. This was sweet. Recently, I did a shoot with a model who does a lot of cosplay. She got into her costume, which is the female monk from the upcoming Diablo 3 game. I outfitted her with LEDs attached to her weapons and her foot. From there, she moved around, did some punches and kicks, and then struck a pose. That's when I triggered the flash to expose everything at the very moment of the flash. All the previous action was only captured with the lights that I gave her. The awesome part is that this is her first time light painting. She had never done this before. But when she saw what we got on the back of the camera, she was thrilled, and it was great to be able to share that with her. A week or so later, no, she's not. Our pictures were featured on Kotaku.com. A while back, her costume won the BlizzCon costume contest. Combined her costume's notoriety with my light painting, and we got some positive responses. We also got some other responses. For this one, I set up my camera pointing at a brick wall. I took my yellow light brush and traced out the Japanese kanji for photo. Like many light paintings or Ignite presentations, this took a lot of practice to pull off. One of the best parts of light paintings is including your friends. This is one of my friends who's here in the audience. Mind the cliche, but two heads are better than one, especially for complicated ideas. In that same vein as including your friends, you should share your photos with other people. Get some feedback. Find out what people like best. I recommend Flickr because there's a great community of light painters on there. The best way to find them is to search light painting under groups. Pick one of these groups and find out what other people are doing. This will hopefully give you a few ideas when you start your own light paintings. Flickr. So thanks for having me up here. If you like what you saw, come talk with me afterwards, and I hope to see all of your light paintings soon.